Hey everybody, it's Casey Dimon here with the TaxSaleAcademy.com, and in this video we're talking about property appraisal reports. We're actually doing a lot more than just talking about them. I'm going to show you a quick little clip of me using the property appraiser's website to research tax sale properties. Now, not every property appraiser has this information available online, but if they do, it'll be a great benefit to you, and it'll speed your research up a whole heck of a lot, as you'll see in this quick little clip. So let's cut to it. So right now we're on the website Google. I think just about everybody is familiar with Google. What we're going to do is we're going to use Google in order to find the property appraiser's website, which will eventually take us to the property report for a specific piece of property. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in Alachua County property appraiser. Now this is just a random county that we chose to use for our example that's located in north central Florida. So there we are. Gives us a few different options. We're actually going to click on property search. Now, what we have right here is we have a variety of methods we can use to search for property in this county. We can use the cell search, subdivision name search, owner's name, property address, parcel number, all sorts of different stuff. If you were looking at a tax sale property, you had the parcel number, click on parcel number, it'll take you directly to the property. What we're going to do is we're going to click on owner's name just for our example. We're going to type in Jones just because it's a fairly common name, and I'm sure I'll be able to find a property I can show you their report on. Click on list. And it will load for us. Now it shows us everybody with the last name Jones in this county. Obviously, if you enter just a parcel number, it's going to pull up just one piece of property. Let's click on this parcel number and it'll take us to the property appraiser's report. Now here, the first thing you want to do is you want to take this parcel number and compare it to the legal description. You want to make sure this legal description matches the exact legal description given on the tax list as well as the parcel number. Sometimes, there could be a clerical error. If this number is just one digit off, you're going to get a totally different legal description. You're just going to be looking at the wrong property. So you want to make sure it matches up. Now, it also tells us the taxpayer's name. You can, in this example, the mailing address is in Clearwater while the location is in High Springs. So right there, you can kind of gather that this person is an out-of-area owner. It tells us the use of the property, subdivision area, all sorts of good stuff. We'll scroll down here and now we'll talk about the assessment history. As you can see here, from 1995 to 1999, the property was vacant. Prior to 1994, they don't have records available online. From 2000 until 2002, they were apparently building the structure. 2003 is when they finished building the structure, and that's the first time a value was placed on a building that was on the land. And then as you can see, the value went up during the real estate boom from 2007 to 2009. It started declining then. In 2010 it went down a little bit and continues to decline. On the right hand side, it tells us the taxes that are due on the piece of property. As of right now, the yearly taxes are $4,110.53. Let's keep scrolling and we'll gather some more information. The land, it says single family residential river. That's SFR river here. The zoning is residential R1. And the acreage is 10.65 acres. We'll keep scrolling. On the left-hand side, you see the actual year built. It's 2002. The use is single family, bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1.5 stories, cedar redwood siding, central air conditioning, and forced air heating. On the right-hand side here, it gives us a square footage. It says base area is 640 feet. The open porch is 380. Finished upper story is 288. So a total heated of 928 square feet. Not a huge place, but not tiny, I guess. Total area with including the non-heated areas is 1,308 feet. And it also gives us a little diagram down here of the layout of the building. Then we can even scroll down a little bit farther, and it will tell us sales histories here. In 2000, it was sold for $96,000, and it was vacant at that time. So you can take right here that the owner purchased it in 2000, and since the house was constructed in 2002, they purchased it and they built the house just about immediately. So there's lots of great information on a property appraiser's report. Now, some of them are more advanced than other ones. Some might just have this one top section for us here that we use, while other property appraiser reports are even more detailed than this one. As you can see, using property appraiser reports will provide you with a wealth of knowledge right there at your fingertips. Now, this is just one of the different resources that we use to research tax sale properties. Inside the Tax Sale Academy, we discuss all the different resources that we use, which will help you to research these tax sale properties thoroughly and accurately. That way you can make a very successful tax sale investment. If you'd like more information on the very lucrative tax sale business and how to research tax sale properties, head on over to my website at the TaxSaleAcademy.com, and you can do that by clicking the blue link at the bottom of this video. Again, it'll take you to the TaxSaleAcademy.com, and once you're there, download your free copy of my ebook, The Tax Sale Blueprint. Have a great day, folks. Bye-bye.